Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? If you missed the last part, we were just talking about the never-ending story, and we're on to a new part here. Wow, that's a lot of power-ups. That's real nice. Okay, so on this new part here, I'm gonna stick with the same theme that I was going on the last part there. 80s movies, childhood movies I grew up with. Never-ending Story was one of them. Another one I want to talk about is The Goonies. The Goonies is an absolute classic film. If you have not seen The Goonies or The Neverending Story, they're both amazing films. If you have kids, watch it with your children. They're definitely child-appropriate movies, but they will also entertain you as an adult. I guarantee you. On round 32 here, I'm going to give him the Thunder Cannon. So, The Goonies, amazing film. It has a lot of stars in this movie when they were children. Josh Brolin being one of them. Also, the kid from The Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee. He plays the main character, Mikey. He's kind of the hero of the story. It's a very cool character because I like how he has to like hit his inhaler every now and then. You know, he gets excited and he's like, "Oh, I got asthma. I gotta take a couple puffs real quick." Getting too excited. It's kind of cool. Shows like he's still human. You know. It's also got Mouth, and Mouth is a really cool character in this film. There's a lot of really cool characters, unique individual characters I have in this film. Mouth is also from an 80s movie called The Lost Boys. That might have been the early 90s because he was kind of in his teenage years when that one went down. And I will talk about that one as well at some point. Lost Boys. Kiefer Sutherland, the Mouth dude. It's a great film. I'll get into that one later too. There's a lot of films I could branch out from the Goonies. We also have the other kid, Data, in this film, who is kind of like the tech guy. His dad is an inventor, so he comes up with all these gadgets, kind of like Inspector Gadget. And he's a very funny character as well. There's a part in the film where they go, "Booby traps?" He's like, "What? That's what I said, booby traps." You know, he's very entertaining. Mouth, Data, Mikey, Josh Brolin's character, which is the bigger brother of Mikey. And they also have, of course, not last but not least, Chunk, Truffle Shuffle. If you've ever heard those words uttered before but never understood what that meant, oh, that's from this movie right here, The Goonies. The Truffle Shuffle came from The Goonies. It came from Chunk. Nowadays, I would see how a lot of people would be like, "Hey, that's fat shaming," you know. But I think it was just a cute little scene where a dude was like, "Hey, you gotta do the Truffle Shuffle before you get in here," so he does it. It's pretty hilarious. It's a great movie. There's another character in the movie called Sloth. I won't get into too much about that because I don't want to spoiler alert too much for everybody. But Chunk and Sloth become very good friends in this film. He first perceives Sloth as to be a monster from the Ferrelli family that's locked in the basement, kind of like their unspoken child of the family. And when you see him, you will understand why. Still does not justify the treatment of Sloth. He is a human being, and they make that very clear as well in this movie. Chunk and Sloth become very good friends after Chunk decides, "I'm going to feed Sloth a Snickers bar and see how he..."
Re-entry detected. All security personnel on high alert.
This better be something good for once. The answer blows in the wind. Shimata!
Security level normalized. System defenses offline.
They will harm no longer. To the dance! Zombie brains make for bad sushi. There will never be enough of you to sate my honor! 360 degrees of putrescence! Like the birth of the universe! Big bang! Dare sneak up behind me, cravens? The abominations are pulled into the void. Don't be too anxious to cross swords with Takio! More for me to kill! And the four winds greet you! Do not dare share the same air as Takio! I will make the last stand of the 300 look like amateur hour! More! More! Bring me more! Try as you might, I cannot be surrounded! Zombies are a disease. Takio is the cure! Now these are odds I can work with! beneath a scythe. Each demon killed brings more honor to the Empire. I let you get this close for this! Walking dead, racket discipline! More fun than a night of karaoke! Glory! And now, demon! That's it. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Remember my name, Takio! I let you get this close for this! Takio is all that is man! And that was for my master! Even from here, I can smell your foul stench! Each demon killed brings more honor to the Empire! To the death! It's out of balance. You have nothing. Here, I'll crack you up. Rest in pieces, Hellion. You shall say, the answer blows in the wind. That's not right. Final death is at hand. Fury, I crack you up!
Warning, re-entry detected. All security personnel on high alert.
What is coming now? Dynamo! strength of my ancestors powers me.
Security level normalized. System defenses offline.
The line will be drawn here! Full force of my honor! Taste your defeat up close! Touch not, lest ye be destroyed! You bring shame to the zombie people! 360 degrees of putrescence! Your grave, dead pigs! Do not dare share the same air as Takio!